Yeah, buddy. Really long time. Probably. Probably watch that.
Yeah, what's up, Christian?
What's going on, Alex?
You're playing God of War again?
Yeah, I still have to do the side mission.
Oh, okay.
I have those little things to do still, and once I'm done doing that, then I'll probably go to a different order level. At least that's the plan.
What are you playing on now?
I'll go check.
There were four, so you
Yeah,
just
I think I might have picked, like, I think it's the normal one. It gave me a balanced experience. That's where I left it on.
yeah. That's the same one I'm on, yeah.
I think it's probably better that way. It gives me like a little challenge, and but the game's pretty hard, so just as it is.
Yeah, that's why I chose it. It is pretty hard too. I'm at that place now where like I I went through the witch's place. I gave her the roots after like almost killing her boar. and I don't know what the place is called, but you know the World Serpent?
Yeah.
I don't know what that area is called yet, because I haven't been told that yet, but it's where the World Serpent is at. I'm assuming that's just like home base or something. But I'm there, and Brock set up shop. I did that, but I went around to each location and did everything that I could do, and got as much loot as I could get as well while going around. So I finished the Dwarven King mission or side quest, and I think there are multiple dragons because I released one dragon, and I went and I scouted everything I could scout. But even then, the entire story of the Dwarven King isn't known yet. So, and like Kratos was like, well, he told the boy, but he mentioned that just be on the lookout for other dragons, other chain dragons. So
Yeah.
I did that mission, and after doing that, and then looting around and doing some other stuff throughout that area, all the stuff that I could currently do, because I can't break the red rocks or the blue rocks yet. So basically, after doing all that stuff, I got my bow enhanced pretty well. Or not my bow, I don't know what the bow. My axe enhanced pretty well. I've got some really good runes, and doing pretty good against enemies now. Like it used to be really difficult. Now I'm doing pretty well against them.
Yeah, once you start getting higher, then it'll be
more difficult. I've already fought some of the enemies who are higher level than me, the ones that are purple.
Yeah.
And it's like they just one-shot me. Like they that's why like I can't fight them. They just one-shot me. I can kill some of them by staying away. Like I like throwing my axe a lot, so that's what I like to upgrade, because like to me that's just a nice way of fighting.
Yeah. Once you get,
I like to do that. Huh?
there'll be a mission where you can use your axe.
Oh, you just have to do bare hand stuff?
No, you go. That's when you go get your chains.
Okay. Got you.
I basically ever since I got my chains, okay, that's what I've been using.
I got you.
Like the axe.
Well, I saw you had a sword and I saw you had chains, so I figured that you get new weapons, and like I'm pretty hyped up for those. But for the moment, like my fighting style has just been kind of that.
Yeah,
I'm about to enter the door though, that takes me to the next area. But that's what were you saying, dude?
I just want to finish side missions, see what I get. Hey,
Christian, talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
me a favor. Can you go into like the party settings? And I want to see if this works. It didn't work for Jacob, but it might work for you. Go to allow your voice to be shared,
okay.
And then say do not allow. Like I really want to be in a party, but I can't be in a party and stream at the same time.
Really?
Because people's voices carry over. And for God of War, I don't want anybody's voice to carry over, because it's like I don't want it to hinder the storyline. You know what I mean? Like I don't want people to hear background noises while I'm playing the game.
Alright, I turn it off.
You did turn it off?
Yeah.
Nah, it's still not working. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to do this.
Is that on your end?
I mean, no, it can't be on my end. For the party setting anyway. Because like, if I choose do not allow, it should be to where you can't hear me, not for other people. Yeah, because even when I do not allow, it'll go through. I'm gonna look up and see if there's a way of doing it. If there's not a way of doing it, I'm gonna leave it alone. And we're both playing storyline games, so it's not like there's gonna be a whole bunch of conversation. Even if there is conversation, it shouldn't be bad enough to where it ruins the I mean, worst case scenario, I can always just go back. I like playing the game a lot anyway. I can always just go back. Oh yeah, dude, how's your day going?
That's going alright. Been chilling most of the day. Yeah, I didn't go to work till about
Nicely done.
8. And worked till about 2. And I got ready. And I got ready for practice. And came home and 8. And went to the gym. After I got done eating, of course. Waited a little bit.
Yeah.
And I came and basically hang out with my niece. And now I'm playing this. Gonna see if I didn't miss anything.
Like a good day then.
Yeah, it's been sort of busy. I got him.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, I want to tell you about this. I was gonna ask you and Choke to be in it, since both of you guys have the game. I want to do a video like where we talk about God of War. And I figured that, like, as I'm recording, you can also record, or if you guys want the video on your channel, then I mean I can send you guys the video too. But I figured it'd be a pretty cool thing just for us to like get together after we completed the game and talk about it.
That's fine. Do that?
Uh,
I'd probably wait for you to finish it then.
yeah, I'll have it done this week. That's a definite. I honestly, if I stop getting in people's parties and playing video games with them like Fortnite or COD, then I could technically have it done, or I could have had it done by like Tuesday probably.
Just enjoy the game.
I really want to play.
Enjoy the game.
Yeah, I don't. It's not that I'm trying to rush to finish it. Like I like the game a lot, so I like to play games consistently while I'm doing it. Like Persona 5, right?
Yeah.
The game takes. I've seen multiple chats on it before I started playing because I wanted to understand it a little bit, but multiple people were talking about like playing the game for a little bit and then they move on like and do something else for a month and then go back to the game. Like it took people a very long time to finish the game because it's a 100+ hour game. Well, I mean, and that's not doing everything. That's just completing the storyline, and it doesn't include other small things that you can do. Like with playing Fortnite with you guys and going through Persona 5 in about a week, I've logged in like at least 70 hours into it, maybe more. And in reality, if I was skipping work while I was doing that, I probably would have logged in a lot more. And I mean, I still have like 4 more palaces. Like, I still have like half the game left. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less. I'll play through a game entirely and just keep going because that's just how I like to play games a lot. That's why I never got tired of Call of Duty because I'm content with like sitting at a monitor playing a game for 20 hours straight. I like to understand the storyline. I like to like I don't know, just find out new stuff.
Definitely.
gigabytes of video.
Damn.
It's taking up all my memory because I've only got like a gigabyte of memory left. I'd have a terabyte, which is crazy. But right now I'm doing a video a day release, so
Yeah.
right now it's uploading 9 videos, 89% completed, and I'm gonna upload 12 more that I have on PC, and I'll delete all that stuff, and, get the rest of the video out of. I'll probably have videos out every day until June, like the halfway point June. I had so much content here. That doesn't even include like the videos I'm working towards, like my montage.
Yeah, I've been seeing you've been.
Can't believe it was next to Mother's garden this whole time. No wonder we can never get in there.
Turn down
I don't know, man. I just
music volume. Hell yeah, I'm taking online. Oh.
found one of the apples.
What?
You found one of the apples that increase your health?
No, it's just regular health. Find those crystal health, whatever.
Okay, gotcha.
Amir, what else did the serpent tell you when you spoke? Kinda sounded important.
I'm sure it's nothing. He just said the boy seemed familiar to him.
Me? That's impossible.
Oh, I quite agree. Unless, perhaps, he refers to something yet to be. It is said that when Jormungandr and Thor battle at Ragnarok, their clash so violently shakes the Tree of Life that it splinters, casting the serpent backward through time, even before his own birth.
What?
That is madness.
Well, I did say not to concern yourself.
About to fight something different. Remember what the enemy's called? Well, Christ. They're really annoying.
What's annoying?
Fighting this Valkyries or whatever, Valkyries or whatever.
No idea what that is.
Yeah, there's a challenge that you gotta do whenever you're about death. But you can
Okay.
you can choose to do it.
I'll be right back.
Got that one, brother.
Man, this guy did a lot of damage.
Okay, I'm done. Alright. Let's get started.
Jacob's still playing. That's the street.
He was earlier, then he went to go eat. I don't know if he's still playing now. You can invite him to the party. He'll join if he is.
Yeah,
Me and him were in the party earlier, but... Oh man. There you go.
Boy,
Yes, sir. about this.
I'm gonna go ahead and start the stream now, dude.
Alright. Yeah, because I'm streaming it too.
Are you?
I was trying to see my issue.
My
issue was fixed, but I can't tell if it is like a little noise in the background.
Are you streaming on YouTube or on Twitch?
YouTube.
Yeah.
Now that I notice, it's a pretty big map.
Where are you at? Let's see if you'll pop up like this. Yep, there you go.
Valkyrie. Kind of Valkyrie, but something wrong with it. This fight was pretty.
I'm gonna go ahead and start the stream now, dude.
Alright. I'm streaming it too.
Are you?
I was trying to see my issue. Noise in the background.
No, I don't think it is, dude.
Alright.
I don't think a noise is coming in the background. That sounds pretty crisp to me.
Alright, sweet. 'Cause there's like a little background noise. So, notice it's a pretty big map. Right.
Is the background noise kind of like a buzzing?
Yeah.
I can hear a buzzing in the background.
Yeah.
Like it's not super loud because of the game volume, but like I can tell it's there.
Yeah, that buzzing deal. I don't know how to take it off. I wonder if I got the rest.
It was doing that to me earlier. And your game audio, is it moving as your what's it called?
Yeah, as we're talking, it's moving.
Okay, so you're having game audio reception, right?
Yeah. They're both moving.
As it was doing that to me earlier. Is there something in your room that's going off?
Unless if it's my fan for my PS4, that's about it. But I don't think it's that loud.
I'm not sure.
Atreus, follow me.
Be right there.
Not quite sure. Oh man.
Why is Odin so desperate to find a way into Jotunheim anyway?
He's convinced the giants hold the key to changing his fate when Ragnarok comes. They are the Aesir's oldest enemies, after all, and it's their army that's supposed to do him in the end. But more than that, he covets their gifts of prophecy. He wants to know what they know and see what they see. So much suffering could have been avoided if his insatiable curiosity was not so much stronger than his wisdom. Ah, remind me to tell you why they call him the Lord of the Hanged.
Lord of the what?
Sure, I'm open. Moving on, then.
So how was your trip to Jotunheim?
Will you give them a little privacy? The kid just found out he's a giant. He doesn't need you interrogating him.
Brock, you knew?
Oh, we knew Faye was the last guardian of the Jotnar left in Midgard. That's why we made her the axe. We hoped it could restore the balance of power.
After Thor went all
was
breezer
that,
with our hammer.
Wait, what?
Though in the end it seems
Oh, I thought
she
you were saying
chose
something.
another path.
Oh.
She chose, well, you. Both of you. I suppose she figured that was the best chance for the giants to live on. And now, I suppose, that's up to you.
How about that? A young Jotun with us the whole time. And the son of Laufey, the just... Oh, I should have seen it before.
Something else we can do for you?
Nah, just glad you guys worked it out.
Ah. Well, I could say the same to you.
Ha!
I guess I was getting a bit full of myself.
Told him what he needed to hear, how's it sounds to me.
Just the same. I'm sorry for how I spoke to you, Sindri. You forgive me?
Already have. Like you said, it all worked out. Now, let us get back to work before I get sentimental.
Christian, do I need to go to those rocks? You know the rocks that you went to a moment ago that allow you to transport back to say like
That
different
it only let you only let you go to the rock.
Okay.
It only take you to
Awesome.
him. So later, as you go into the story mode, it'll eventually let you go to different places.
For the Axis Stormpool.
Oh, this epic. What?
All right, we'll scoot then.
Just need 2 more cipher pieces for this.
Amir, why did you work for Odin if he's so horrible?
It's my career! And if you mean to make a career as a counsellor to kings, you can't very well rule out petty maniacs. Available positions are scarce enough. My first master was a cruel piece of work as well, but I learned through him the enduring power of wit, which served me well with kings and gods alike. I couldn't have been much older than you when I started. A fairy king's errand boy and unofficial jester. By night, my mates and I had the run of the forest. Good fellows, they called us. Never spikes to the last. We'd get up to all manner of mischief, making fools of the local mortals. But as long as our lord was kept amused, we were spared the consequences. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Ready? Ooh. Get cover! Almost ready.
Oh, damn.
Finding some health, man.
I'm ready.
Got him. I was about to die, but I just got all my health back.
Nice stuff. I think I just missed Sindri.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir. Treasure map. All right.
A treasure map. Wait, did I go up? What happened?
Yo, dude. The first meeting between Sindri and Kratos is hilarious. He's so scared to pick up the axe.
Oh, like he's like he almost wants to puke each time.
Yeah, I'm meeting him for the first time, and
Another name. Air.
Someone who loved the Valkyries enough to do this? I wonder. Perhaps the Queen?
go grab some health real quick.
What's that?
I said I gotta grab some health. I was basically dead.
Yeah, literally can destroy you, dude. I feel like if I play it on a hard level, I'm not gonna get anywhere.
I thought the same thing as well, but I don't know. I like the game a lot. It's really fun.
I just hate how I have to carry the boy everywhere with me. Climbing everywhere. Can't climb by himself.
Yeah. Oh, I can buy resurrection stone?
Yeah.
Have you made it out of Fafnir's storeroom yet?
I didn't think we'd see you out here, since you and Brock got back together. Everything okay?
Oh, better than ever. You know, I really think we've both grown in our years apart.
So how come you're back here?
Just catching some fresh air. Look, I love my brother, but he still smells like a fetid dung pile.
Sindri, have you always been so...
Clean? Huh. Don't I wish. No, I was just as unsanitary as the next dwarf until the day a Vanir witch set me straight. She discovered with her magic there are hundreds of thousands of tiny beasties on everything around us. Oh, so small you can't even see them.
No.
It's true. And if they get inside you, they make you sick. But the witch told me there's one wood, the oak, that's a natural deterrent. Stops the beasties from spreading. So now, I make all my handles from oak. See? I think of these things. Okay,
what is
back
runic?
to work.
Is runic our magic, like our frost damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
And I'm assuming luck is like his ability to crit.
If you press L3 down, it'll tell you what it is. The runic, it just increases both attack and elemental damage. It'll tell you what it does for the best armor or whatever you need to. Yeah.
Nothing to your liking, I see?
Yeah, upgrade.
And it puts really sad music, dude. Depressing music.
Depressing music.
Yeah.
Like that.
Just think it's cool how the axe comes back to you, like no matter how far you are.
Yeah, dude, that.
Probably the only thing that I like so far. I just didn't think he was gonna, leave his blades behind.
What?
His blades, like I thought blades I was gonna get them, like at the beginning, not the axe.
I mean, I don't really mind honestly. Like I never use the other weapon. Need to, but I don't quite mind. I like the axe. I think it's okay. When I get the chains, though, I'll get to see if I like the other ones a little bit better.
What is this place?
Ah, could it be? The Eight Thrones.
Stop being coy, Ed. Do you know this place or not?
I'm Mimir, the smartest man alive. I know many things.
Well, whatever this place is, it looks important.
To who? There is little of value here.
Wow.
Found it!
You think it's important for me to upgrade Rage? Like,
I've done it, but you can do it later on.
Poor Fafnir.
That's what I was
There's
thinking.
a fine line between ambition
I
and
have like
greed.
all my axe stuff unlocked, and then I
So
have
how come Brock's
all of Atreus' stuff
Oh, it's
unlocked,
fine.
and I was
Very
thinking
good
about
question.
upgrading
See,
my shield
brother's not
combat.
as careful
Because
as
like,
I am. In fact,
I use Rage,
he
I just don't
prefers
use
to
Rage a
work with
lot,
metals using
and even then, like I don't know if I really want to
his
spend all this
own bare
XP
hands.
for it.
No
So I think I'm gonna just
gloves,
keep. I think I'm gonna
it's the
keep
only
shield
way
combat
you can
up. I'm
hear what
gonna
it
save
wants
up
to
for the
be.
rest of that stuff.
Touch enough raw silver.
It'll probably come in handy a little bit more easily than Rage will,
That means forever.
for the moment anyway.
I wouldn't
Rage
bring it up
helps
to
you
him
to
though.
gain whenever you
You know
use
how
it. It
sensitive
gives
we
you
can be.
health back.
I guess that makes sense.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it does. Whenever you use it.
Holy crap! I did not know that.
Unless whenever I use it, I gain health back. I mean, but you might want to check
So what
just
brings
in
you
case.
around, friends?
Just in case.
Well, if you don't need it, don't buy it. I always say.
Be nice if this guy could freaking swim. Dude, I'm stacked with money right now, dude.
I never really had a big issue with getting cash.
Alright. I'm about to free up a
Yo, how do
dragon,
I-
see if I can
birds or that?
What?
I can see it, but I don't know how to hit it. There we go.
I can't go around.
I can't yet.
Glad I'm on your side.
The hell, dragon?
Why did your friend become a dragon, Mimir?
Oh, he's no friend of mine.
Like, I just want to help
A
you.
constant source of annoyance amongst Aesir and Vanir alike.
Then why free him?
Trust the recently liberated, brother. No one deserves to be held captive like this. Even a greedy little dwarf come dragon.
Oh, dang, dude.
Yeah.
Freaking arrows won't do anything to him. Okay, gotta be a way for me to get up there. Honestly, I thought I had to fight the dragon, but I guess I don't. So that's a plus for me.
Maximum lead time is Have you destroyed all of the Eyes of Odin yet?
The what?
The Eyes of Odin? The green birds that look like...
No, not yet.
Okay.
Still have plenty to do. I still have some to do. Get out of here. Viking.
Looks like Choke's on now.
Yeah, I think he's been on for a little bit. Is he inviting you?
No, can you invite him to the game? Oh wait, you're streaming too, aren't you?
I can invite him.
Or wait, is it? Okay. I wasn't quite sure if you had the party open or not.
Need more time.
2 what?
I can't. I gotta kill this guy, but I can't. He fell out of my range.
Okay. Yo, I need to figure out how to get rid of these red rocks, man. Can't wait to get that power up. I don't know what you gotta do. I have to do something.
You've never answered the boy's question there.
Oh, and this thing is
How
blocked
did
by
this dwarf
freaking.
become a dragon?
Well, I don't know for certain, though I'd wager his penchant for stealing magical artifacts had something to do with it. Must have stolen a trinket from the wrong Vanir goddess.
There we go.
Time to set him free. Think he'll remember you?
I don't know, lad. A lot's changed since we last crossed paths.
There should be an
I
achievement
had
for
legs.
destroying these bodies that hang in trees.
Look here.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Ah, I was wondering about this.
Alright. I thought I was gonna fight the dragon, but I'm not gonna fight him again.
You didn't have to find him?
No, I didn't have to fight him. But he's still being a little douche.
Is he still like shooting like the dragon I saw shot the electric stuff at me? Is he shoot that at you too, or is he shoot fire or something? Yeah.
It's a different type of dragon.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Saber point. Not a bad. What is it?
All set.
Alright.
Sir.
Come on, boy, you can do it.
There you go, you wee little bugger. Be well, Dragon hasn't done much for his personality.
There we go. Destroy this dude, man. I could go up there, or I could wait.
Cool. There's two. There's two more dragons to go. Alright.
don't know what that's for, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Thanks, Daniel.
Let's see, my first job. Right.
Is it still not
Me and my
here?
mates had the run of the forest, as long as we kept our fairy
This
king
is weird.
amused. Oh. And one day he was not amused,
Alright.
and I saw fit to move on. Thankfully, the ages and roads travelled since then have turned me from that merry wanderer into the paragon of virtue you see before you today.
This up, boy.
Hey, wait for me.
Man, I gotta fight this troll.
You gotta find a troll.
Damn, dude. Kratos completely crushed this troll.
That gate. We never did open it. Should we give it a try? Amir, how'd you come to be in these lands?
Lad,
Yeah, man.
there comes a time in
That
every
was a
man's
lot.
life when he changes his name and heads north
My
to make a
chest
new
towards the
start.
end started getting crappy.
If you live long enough to do this many times over, you might end up as far north as this place. By the time I arrived,
Feel
I
like they
already
came up
knew
on you,
Odin
man,
by his
in this game.
reputation.
Yeah.
And so I set to demonstrate my worth by coming to him with something I
Frozen
knew
flame,
he'd
good
value.
stuff.
A
Now I can
mystic
upgrade.
well of knowledge. Or rather, I should say, a well of water laced with enough
Oh,
mystic
shit,
mushrooms
yeah.
to make a god see visions. Oh, he was rightly impressed. I can't say for sure what he saw that led him to try gouging out his own eyes, but I managed to restrain him before he finished the job. Then I persuaded him it has been his sacrifice made for an even higher form of sight to be bestowed. Blah, de blah, de blah, de blah. I used to think he never caught on. But the day he took my eye, I realized he had never been fooled. He knew I'd outwitted him, called the lesson wisdom, and hired me to make sure from then on I was on his side. And for a long, long time I truly was. Doesn't mean he didn't hold a grudge.
Damn right. And talking head, dude.
That hurt!
I just hurt a little bit.
Enemy down!
Freaking. And the kid hits them, you like, did it hurt? I was like, no, it just burned a little bit.
I just beat my first goal, man. Stuff feels good. Do I have to go all the way up this mountain? There's a big mountain.
Oh, okay. That'll be the one. ran with it.
Here we go, boys. Path of the mountain complete.
What's that down there?
Really?
Mimir, I still don't get why you ever wanted to work for Odin.
Back then, I was young enough to still be ambitious. The Aesir gods were as powerful a force as I'd come across, but they clearly lacked for strategy, focus, and sage counsel. All this could I faithfully provide. And so, a stranger from a far-off island found himself with Odin's ear, trusted as he trusted no one but himself. And with that kind of power, laddie, I must confess, there are perks.
Yeah, but he's Odin.
I never claimed to be perfect, laddie, only clever. And often too clever by half.
So what'd you do to get Odin so mad at you?
Well, for a long time my job was to enable Odin, and I was fucking excellent at it. But I can just tell you this story later.
God of Thunder! Roy, over here.
Sir. Hey, it's another treasure map. Sorry, not ready. Thought they almost had us.
I will not rest until you pay for what you've done!
Oh yeah, that's the answer.
Realm travel room? Nice. And this place looks nice.
Are you too scared to fight me? Coward!
I'm finding a lot of loot.
Face me, God of... Your challenges mean nothing to the gods, Spirit. They do not listen.
Do not mock my pursuit of vengeance. Though my family devoted their lives to worshipping Thor, I've devoted mine to his downfall. And I will start with that statue hanging over my father's grave.
Unlikely. You are dead.
Is there something we can do?
For a reward, of course.
If you bring down the statue, you have my blessing to loot my father's grave. He rests on an island to the east.
Why do you hate Thor so much?
After my father passed, my mother built the statue to watch over his grave. Imagine our surprise when the God of Thunder himself came to offer condolences. First we were thrilled, but he quickly took advantage of our hospitality. My mother begged him to leave, and Thor, in his drunken rage, killed her. I was left with nothing but grief. Eventually I lost that as well, and found only rage in its place.
I'm so sorry.
Come, boy. We have a statue to destroy. Spirit.
The one whose mom was killed by Thor? What about him?
Let his story be a reminder. The lives of men mean nothing to the gods.
I know, Father.
You know. But do you listen?
Yes.
Good.
Come here. You were getting to how Odin turned on you.
Well, I felt my duty to Odin had evolved. Gradually, as I grew more to care about people and the world, my job became to contain him, to protect him from himself. By serving peace, I served his interests as well. That's the truth. But he saw it as disloyalty. No longer trusting my motives, but not wishing to part with my brain or tongue, he bound me to a tree and adopted a new pastime of casual torture.
Well, I'm glad we came along to cut off your head.
Aye, lad. Lucky break that was.
Yo, this is nice.
Starting to discover more
Man.
areas, dude.
Graphics in the thing is super cool.
Father, now you're dead!
What were you saying, Christian?
Starting to discover more areas.
you're starting to discover more areas. I just got the Alpine, dude. This place is beautiful.
Fire from behind!
The colors, man, super. It's like it's surrounded by plantations and all that. I like that. Are you traveling in different realms, or are you still in the original realm? I don't know, the Sea of Nine.
Staying in the same area just to do the side mission.
Okay.
Tough fight.
Woo! That was nasty. Oh man. Yo, Kratos has some crazy killer moves, man, when you pin them down.
I haven't seen anything yet, bro. That's just only the beginning.
Boy.
Yes, sir. Veðrgard, southern outpost of the Dwarven King. Dwarven King? Have you ever heard of a Dwarven King?
Did you say something?
No.
No.
I'd heard rumours of
Okay.
a powerful dwarf ruling over some poor sods not far from here. Not that you asked me.
Getting me an apple.
Hey, Brock,
Oh
you
no,
ever hear
that's
of a
not an
Dwarf
apple.
King?
I suppose you're talking
so.
about
I need better.
Motsignir? Some bitch ruled over the humans once lived in this area. Built itself a castle just north of here.
A Dwarven castle? What's it like?
You got yourself a pair of eyes and legs, ain't you? Might want to stock up before you head that way, though. Old Motsignir's known for collecting all manner of killerin creatures. Not sure who's looking after
Why
them
is Sindri
now.
here with...
What'll it be? What the fuck ever?
Because it's big. Rock just causes a lot, dude.
3714. Compare that to what I got. My strength will go down by 9.
What happened to these people?
Follow the clues.
Okay. Well, scorch marks. They're all grouped together. So maybe they were hiding from some kind of fire breather. But they died anyways.
Right, brother!
Boy.
Yes, sir. Cursed the Dwarf King, bane of mankind. Sounds like he wasn't a very good king. I wonder why they hated him so much.
They are dead now. Does it matter?
No, I'm just curious.
Curiosity is dangerous, boy. Stay focused.
I like that family guy. Yeah. I'll keep what I have.
Wow. How do you even begin to build statues this big?
Dwarves are resourceful creatures. Annoying, but resourceful.
I guess they must have been pretty important dwarves. That sounds like a dragon.
Atreus, to me!
Okay, coming. We did it!
Yeah, I don't even know what I brought up.
Heavy drop! On your left!
Damn.
Got him!
There's gotta be a way to do it. I need to figure out how.
Reason why I like God of War, dude.
How did I just do it?
Gives you little puzzles that you have to figure out.
Aim and hold R1 to select 3 targets on a single enemy. Or across 3 separate enemies. Oh, isn't that what I'm doing?
Roll that again, boy.
There's a Thor statue on that island. That must be where the spirit's father is buried.
Yeah, but we're not going over there yet. just yet.
Yo, dude, I have no idea how to do this.
Where are you at? You needed some clues?
Alpine, and like I bought the perk that's supposed to allow me to highlight 3 different targets, but it's not destroying all 3 routes. You know what I'm talking about?
I'll have to go look at it.
Or maybe I'm supposed to, I guess I'm supposed to do it like this. Never mind.
Got it?
Yeah, I was thinking I was supposed to do something
Is this one
completely
chained up
different, but I wasn't, and that's why it
something
wasn't
over
working.
Boy.
I was so
Sir.
confused, dude. I was sitting there like, what? How is it not doing it?
Another marker.
Ah.
More of those. Good.
Don't breed that dragon.
Watch out for the dragon breath.
I am aware of it, boy.
You little sucker.
Tell me when. The chained dragon? Mother used to tell me stories.
This dragon is dangerous.
I guess so. But it sounds so sad.
Surely you get sad from all the roaring and fire breathing, lad.
Not very many
That's
people.
actually right there.
This must have been a small settlement.
Yes.
See ya! Tell me when! The dragon shrine. Mother had a story about 3 chained dragons in Midgard. The shrine must be related.
There were 3 rooms on the pedestal.
We've got to find the other 2 and free them.
It does not concern us.
I know, but it's what Mother would have wanted. And it just seems right.
Guard your emotions, boy. Your enemies will not hesitate to use them against you.
Yes, sir.
Did you already invite Choke to the party?
No, not yet. I can't. Let's do that. It's
Okay.
like been like a freaking hour from now.
Nah, it's cool. He just invited me to a party. That's why I asked. I was wondering if he was expecting me to invite him or something.
invite him. Play Fortnite. Invited Jacob and
Jacob may or may not join, I don't know. If he's still eating supper, he probably won't. Or take a break.
Stop.
Hey, what's up, Joe? I'm currently streaming God of War, and I usually do it for about... Hey, what's up, Jacob? I usually do it for like 2 hours, so I have like another 40 minutes left before I hop off.
Who are you playing, Ghost?
Same.
Jacob? And? You gonna run some Fortnite?
No. Not the next 40 minutes.
Left side.
How are you liking the game so far?
I love this game. This game is nice, man. Like, the graphics are stunning, and the story itself is like, it's just riveting, man. Like, there's always something happening. There's just so much stuff to explore too. It's like, I think earlier today I was gonna do like move on with the storyline, and I ended up going on a side quest that took 2 hours long. I was doing the Dwarven King thing, side quest or whatever, and just like exploring everything within the Tree of Nine. It took me forever to get all that stuff done. I barely even scratched the surface because I can only go to a few select areas.
Yeah, that's why you gotta pursue the story so you unlock more things, you unlock more levels.
Yeah, that's what I'm finding. Is like I need like the blue. I don't know whatever the blue rock is. I think that has something to do with the Alfheim light that I'm trying to get now. I don't know if that's what it is, but
yeah,
the sacred light. And then there's some red rock too that is surrounded by like all these I don't know, tree-like substance that apparently can't be like burned or cut or something. I don't know what the
The boy.
Yeah, that's the name of the boy. Trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do now.
Where are you at in the game?
Yeah, I'm just doing the side missions. I'm already done with the game.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing, right now I'm trying to release all the other 2 dragons.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I was telling Christian, whenever I finish, I'd like to get together you, me, and him. And I mean, if you guys know somebody else that wants to join in too, that's fine as well, that's played it. But we can talk about the game. I'd like to do a video on it where like all of us just talk about it.
That works.
And if you want to put it on your channel, you can put it on your channel as well, and that's cool.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Another win. You got that video? You watch that video or not?
Nah, dude, I haven't watched it yet. My bad. I sent my watch later. I'm planning on watching it. I ended up playing God of War, and I just kept doing that. Well, for a little bit. Started playing Call of Duty before I first started.
Boy.
Yes, sir.
Have you fought any of the Valkyries yet?
Me?
Those?
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried one time, but they're freaking hard. One of them is at least.
Yeah, they're all hard. They're all just that hard.
I haven't tried in a good minute.
Yeah, I'm on the Queen now. You went back home after the story, right?
Yeah, I went back home.
I actually just read an article today saying that he has plans for a game of
Father,
Thrones.
this looks interesting.
For 5 more.
5 more God of Wars.
I think there's gonna be another one.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, there has to be. You can't just leave the game the way that you did.
Our plan. Damage force, 2, cost 0.
What do they say, boy?
Trua. It means to believe, or to
Would
have
you rate
faith.
damage and stun? Like if damage is 4 and stun is 2, would you rate that
It is a command
particularly better
to have
than
faith
damage being 2
despite
and
his
cost being
failures.
5?
Would I what?
Like, do you think it's more important to have frost or damage?
It really depends on what you're fighting.
Okay.
Which one are you trying to do? Is the axe throw, powered up axe throw, is the best one that there is?
That's what I usually do. I throw my axe a lot.
Well, no, there's a hold L1.
Yeah.
Hold, yeah, and then you throw it. That's the best one.
Yeah.
I had that the entire game. And then I had the other one is where he slashes the ground and throws it up.
Oh, no, this is a runic attack, so it was like, I have 2 of them. One is max frost, and then 2 damage, and the other one is like 4 damage and then stun.
It's quite a story.
And I was thinking about keeping frost on, since all I really do is throw my axe a lot, because it's easier for me to fight higher level enemies like that. I wasn't quite sure if like damage rates over frost, because I don't think I could.
Like I said, it depends on the Valkyrie, you'll want the frost.
Okay. So I mean, it just depends on the enemy then. That's basically how it is.
Depends on the enemies.
One more for the collection.
Yo, where?
How'd you like, did you go to Niflheim at all yet, guys?
I don't remember, to be honest.
That's what the mist.
No, I don't think I have. No.
That's where you get the best armor in the game.
Let me find this.
Yeah. You gotta find the 4 runic things so that he can translate the language.
Oh, then I think I have. I think I pretty much. It's the language that he can't read, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I already turned on all the, well, most of the fire bits that he couldn't read before. I have it. What's the name of the armor?
The
It's a chest armor?
No, you have to craft it. go into Niflheim, you gotta do all this crazy shit and stuff.
Wow.
He was a much
Look at
better
this
at timing
place.
it.
A ruin.
Well, yeah. But it's more the other ones.
I think I'm supposed to be up there when I
If it
do
was
it,
your
actually.
mother's wish.
Yeah.
You are too eager, boy. It may attack us, and we will be forced to kill it.
Oh, good point. I'll be ready.
We will see.
Yeah, so I have Leviathan's Wake and the River of Knives are the two that I have. Leviathan's Wake is the best one there is. Which one were you saying that you have?
I'm just using. I don't even know what I'm. To be honest, I'm just using a legendary. It's called Brawn of the True Warrior, and I'm using. I'm using the gauntlets of the True Warrior also for the wrists, whatever, and then for the.
Okay.
For the, and then I'm using another rare. It's the Rune Weaver War Belt. That's it.
Alright, so I have Invaldi's Pauldron of Deadly Mist, the Gauntlets of Deadly Mist, and the Belt of Deadly Mist. That's the best armor in the game. Because it gives you health regen.
Probably not. Probably go over there once.
Niflheim's a pain in the ass.
I just watched like 12 people walk into a fire because then we're like, the gods will protect us, and just walk into a fire like 12 people. A huge fire, dude. They were like, don't worry, the gods will protect us, and they all just walked in and collapsed. Caught on fire and collapsed.
Oh, snap, dude. Yo, dude, how do I get to the next part? Like, I'm confused.
Please don't eat us.
Boy, prepare yourself.
Where are you at right now?
Alpine, and I'm on a branch island trying to figure out what to do.
You can't do anything on the islands. You can't do anything
on the island.
Not until endgame.
Really?
Yeah.
I was doing stuff on the other islands. Like, damn, that sucks. Yeah, that's really fast. I can have some fun.
You're still really early.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Well, rescue the dragon.
What'd you think of that that boss fight after you 3 tier 1, Chris? It's pretty epic, wasn't it?
Trying to remember. I like all the boss fights.
Technically, it'd be the last boss fight.
Well,
Try not to
there it
beat
is.
someone up anyway.
It's gotta have a weak point.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Be ready!
This guy got freaking work. Don't know.
You are one vicious son of a bitch.
Did I do it?
Yeah. I actually don't even know.
No, I did do it.
I'm fucking a genius.
Just read minds, dude.
His father's great. Find anything good?
Perhaps.
Father, we're going to bring down that
Oh my
statue,
god.
right?
I destroy these guys' father's grave. That's what he gets.
We're really just going to loot his grave and leave?
Dead, so that's fine. Both of them are dead. Alright, let's go to the... Get that armor then. I can go destroy those fuckeries or whatever.
Mimir, you never told me what happened with the stonemason's son.
Hrimthur, son of Thamur. After completing his father's masterwork, the
So
Great
basically,
War
I
of
should do what
Jotunheim,
Christian's doing then.
nothing
Just
but making the
complete the game
Aesir
and then
pay
go
for
for the
their
side quest.
crimes against the giants.
Yeah.
Or I can just tell you the story later.
It'll work.
So you can do whatever you want, dude.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
It's however you want to play the game. I was actually just gonna do the side missions and then do the story. That's how I was gonna do it.
Oh, I mean, if I can't really do any of the side quests from here, like where I'm at though.
Yeah, not there. Not until you progress a little bit more. But when you come across a side mission, definitely try to do it. But try to continue with the story. Because progressing with the story will get you into progressing through the story will get you leveled up, and it will get the stuff that you need to do side missions.
What were we into then? Oh, the revenge plot of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
It looks about ready to topple over.
Do not fall this easily, boy.
You beat Thor?
I know.
No, not
I was
yet.
just joking.
It won't be
Nor
till
are they a
next gen.
joking matter.
Sorry.
Everybody talk about Ragnarok and stuff here.
Father, why do the gods cause so much trouble for mortals?
Because that is their nature.
But with all that power, you would think at least some of them would try to make life better for people.
And yet, the gods continue to spread misery. This is life, boy.
Well, at least we're doing some good, right?
So that's what I need to do. Did you do the trials yet, Bruce?
I don't think so.
And the fireplace?
Let's get to it.
No, I don't think. No. For sure not.
Come back soon with more crap you found.
Brock's so mean, dude. You guys ready for the next season for Fortnite?
Yeah, dude.
Yep, tomorrow morning.
Isn't it like at 1 or 3 a.m. something like that?
4 a.m.
What were we into then? Oh, the revenge plot of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son. Once he longed to fight Thor, but tragedy had brought wisdom to Hrimthur and cunning. He observed that Asgard's walls were half-built and shoddy, for no Aesir god could be bothered with such tiresome labour. And we'll pick this up later.
Yeah, it is him. Here we go.
You there? Have you...
The statue stands no longer, Spirit.
We got it.
My bond to this realm is severed, and I am off to find the real God of Thunder.
Izzy's talent.
He will know retribution. My deepest gratitude.
Off he goes. Brave guy. Went to look for Thor on his own.
He is a fool.
here I have to go basically to the Mystic Gate, right? To go to Niflheim, whatever.
Fucker.
Mimir, what did you call Mother? Laufey the Just? Did you know her?
I never had the pleasure. Laufey was a rumour in the halls of Asgard. A giantess warrior who thwarted many an Aesir god's plans. Freeing those who they would enslave, feeding those who they would starve, generally making a nuisance of herself in the most noble of ways. Thor was terribly frustrated he could never find her to fight. Once my imprisonment began, I could only wonder what became of her, and who she would turn out to be. Yours is quite a singular lineage, lad.
Niflheim joke that I needed to go to.
Yeah, Niflheim.
Why do they call Odin the Lord of the Dead?
That refers to a modest example of Odin's thirst for knowledge. The time he spent 9 days a dead man. Hung himself by the neck from Yggdrasil's branches, put his spear through his own side, and bled down into the Well of Destiny. He roamed the realms of the dead and plundered the world tree of its secrets, until I think quite rightly it got fed up with him and sent him back to the land of the living. Did I not mention he was barking mad?
When you get
Not
the
sure why anyone would
next
want to
song,
come here.
you have to
But
do
here
these
we are.
challenges. The
Smells
sword
bad.
comes up and then you get to do challenges. Well, the challenges that you have to do,
What is this stuff?
this one I can't take any damages on 20 enemies.
Cursed?
Quite right. Safe to breathe for a time, but it'll kill if we linger.
And if you do,
One more
then it
reason to
ends.
love Niflheim.
Look here.
Yes, sir. Let's see. What is that stuff? Weird.
Yes. A strange material.
I have no idea what that. So maybe I should do the launcher.
Ah! Fancy seeing you two.
I'm surprised you're here, Sindri. This mist is pretty gross.
You think I can't handle a little cursed mist? Well, you're right. I'm trying to build some armor that will lessen its effects. The materials I need are all right here in Ivaldi's workshop, but they're blanketed by this nauseating mist, of course.
Wait for it.
The last known location for such armor is in the workshop's center chamber. The entrance is sealed, but I could craft you an entry stone with enough mist echoes.
There it is.
I wouldn't recommend staying in the mist for too long. That stench will stick to your hair, your weapons, your armor. And I will not touch your gear until you burn all the tiny beasties off in the fires of Muspelheim. Also, it will kill you. Ivaldi sure did a number on this place. Not that there was much to see before. Still,
There's something written here.
remain ready for plunder.
This whole place shuffles around each time we leave? That's incredible.
Atreus, focus. This is a dangerous place.
That's dwarven creativity for you. Impressive and dangerous.
There we go. There's another apple.
Well, this is a fine mess.
Better way to die. I can't even see anything. What?
You said you can't see anything?
No. It takes forever though, dude. Whenever you die.
What, to spawn back in?
Yeah, freaking takes forever. It's annoying.
Yeah, it does.
It's not like I'm playing a freaking multiplayer fucking game.
That must be the center chamber.
God damn it!
Brother, you're fading fast.
Freaking see.
Look out behind you!
Behind you! Look out!
I get in the mist, and then...
Yeah, you gotta
And I see
not
traps.
die.
Look out, Father!
You go straight.
Holy. Dude, I'm already fucking lost.
On your right!
I can see them. So
You two don't look so good.
I'm probably gonna die here.
Father! Father!
Yeah, I know I go straight, but then I have to choose either from left to right. How many armor was it? Was it 4 things you said?
3 things.
2 things. So which way do I go? Do I go left or right? As soon as I get to the center.
When you get to the center, you're gonna see that you can go in the little area.
Yeah, there's a middle
You go
piece or something, but it's
counterclockwise.
locked. I gotta find that first.
Yeah.
And then do I have to go into the traps and find the piece and then go straight?
Kill all the enemies there. Each time that you respawn or come back out, it's gonna reset.
Yeah, I just found that out. There we go. I have to kill all the enemies first.
Yeah, and then you're gonna unlock the chest. So go to your left.
Sorry, not ready! I can't get free!
They've got your boy! The boy needs help!
Need more time!
There we go. Okay. And then
You two don't look so good.
Well, I'll destroy all the enemies and you said I go left or straight?
You should be able to open the workshop.
It's middle. It's just locked. I can either go. You said straight, right? Mistletoe. This echoes 358.
Which way?
I don't know. So those things get me.
Brother, you're fading fast.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die, bro.
Mother. Might as well get used to that and being in there because that's where you're gonna run. When I went there, I moved the game to easy because you're literally gonna be in there like 3 hours because you got to do all the farming.
That's a long time.
Yep.